I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Dynamite, the explosive one. Now let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
You know what I've been saying for a really long time?
Jesus, man.
Don't send me.
You know, I love that you left me open like that. Like, that's good improv, but
Yeah.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I've been saying we should put these crows to work. That's what I've been saying.
Okay, I'm interested to see where you're going with this.
So, a company in Sweden
I'm going to let you cook.
has built a device that it allows crows,
Yeah.
the literal bird crows,
Yeah. Intelligent bird.
they pick up cigarette butts.
That's what's up.
They put the cigarette butts in this machine,
And they get a treat.
and they get a treat.
That's amazing.
So, like, the crows just get to, I don't know how they learn to do it on their own, but they pick up cigarette butts, they put them in this machine, they get a treat.
So that's so crazy. What's crazy to me is that in the animal kingdom, it seems like crows and magpies and like starlings are like highly intelligent birds. Like, I've seen like videos of like birds, like crows using like water or rocks to displace water to get like a drink out of a container that's too small for them to fit their head into.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's a person that trained, I don't know if it was a crow or a raven, but he trained a crow to find money and bring it back to his apartment. I've seen that. That's
He
like
just finds coins and brings it back,
like
dollars.
coins and bills and stuff. Probably like steals it out of people's hands and
Just goes down and snatches the 20 and flies away.
like, I grabbed this piece of paper. I know my master's going to give me, a nut or a cherry or some shit.
That's so
It's
funny.
so like they are very, very, very smart birds, and I think that's an ingenious way of
Cleaning up cigarette butts?
cleaning the community. And it's not like the birds are losing anything for it. And if anything, it kind of like over time, this will become a part of like bird culture.
They just train their babies to go,
Just being honest, man. Like the
if
reason,
you want food,
Yeah.
go find a butt, put it in the machine, and get your food.
yeah, like there's a reason you always find raccoons in your trash cans. They know that's where the food is. So
Yeah.
once these birds learn that picking up litter and putting it in trash cans and picking up cigarette butts and disposing of them will lead to them getting fed, they'll become dependent on it to a certain extent because it's the easiest form of getting money. Now, it might have some devastating effects on the ecosystem. I don't know what these birds generally do for food.
Okay.
So we got to think about that kind of aspect of it as well. My mind reels, man. My mind
I don't
reels.
know, but I do have another question related.
What's
in
that?
2025, what do you think about people who still smoke cigarettes? And then on top of that, and then you're going to smoke cigarettes and you're going to litter? The fuck?
And you're going to litter.
You're going to puff up the whole world and you're going to throw your trash on the ground
All
afterwards.
right, man. Hear me out. Hear me out.
All right, you a smoker, Stan?
Joe, you know I enjoy an occasional cigar. But I will say it's like, I've never considered people who put cigarette butts on the ground as littering. I've never considered that littering.
Why?
Don't they just biodegrade?
Have you never walked anywhere and seen butts just chilling? They look like they've been out there for 1.5 million years.
I was never one. Okay, so Jonas, you've been a smoker. I've been a smoker. All right, let's get that out there.
Do not put anything in my mouth or lungs, sir.
I apologize for that, but I had to put us both out there.
I don't even know what a cigarette looks like.
In our past, we have been smokers. All right. And I don't know how your smoker etiquette was, but I was never one to put my cigarette butt on the ground. Ashes be damned. Is that littering? Is ashes littering?
Ashes, I feel, are degrading. I feel like every smoker throws their butts on the ground. The fact you said you didn't, you're a liar.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not a
well
liar.
then, goddamn right.
I remember carrying them around in my hands until I found a trash can to put them in.
So you just set fires.
You put the smoldering embers out, my man. You put
Oh,
the smoldering
okay.
embers out.
But do people still smoke in 2025?
Nah, not as much. I mean, smoker was always a young man's sport anyway.
A young man's sport.
I feel like most young people are pretty wise to it. You know, when we were coming up, it was already becoming a thing. Like, if you think
Everybody's
about,
smoking. We were coming up.
I mean, yeah, but we were learning back then. So,
People still thought cigarettes were good for you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, is that we came from the point of people thinking they were good for you to the point where people realizing, oh, they might be harmful. Maybe we shouldn't, to the point of like, you really shouldn't, to the point where
Like,
people are
you
like,
will absolutely die if you smoke.
yeah, like we had smoking sections. Now we
Man.
don't. The world has become wiser,
It was
smarter.
so funny to sit in a restaurant and you're in the non-smoking area and literally the whole restaurant's full of smoke. Everyone else is just smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And you're trying to eat.
And you're sitting in the non-smoking section that is basically like a glass partition.
Not even full.
Yeah,
Just,
not
just
even-
like a 2-foot glass wall. Like,
And it had like slats in between the
keep
glass.
some of the smoke out. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I don't know, man. But you know what? Let me ask you this. If you're on a dating app and you know it always asks if you smoke, you drink, you do drugs, whatever, and you see smoker and it says sometimes or yes, does that make you swipe on? I'm like, I ain't dating a smoking ass mope.
Nah. I'm
No?
good. Nah. I
If
don't-
somebody's just Pall Malls, Marlboro Red right in your
if she smokes Pall Malls, then yes. But no, you know, Jonas, if she smokes, she pokes, right?
is that the story?
I don't know. I heard it somewhere.
I don't know,
I've
man.
always considered it to be true.
When was the last? You know, it was funny. When I used to smoke way back in the day, it's been a long time. I didn't really give a shit about F back then.
I didn't really give a shit about F.
Yeah.
I didn't
But-
give a shit about fuck is what you're insinuating.
When I stopped smoking
Yeah.
and was dating someone who smoked and I had to kiss their ashtray ass mouth, I was like, oh, this is why people don't do this. It is noticeably bad.
Okay.
Tell me it's not.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I'm like, girl, you can go brush your teeth before you stick that mouth in my mouth?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it's not the best, but you know, you
Even people who vape, it's weird sometimes. Like, it's very
can
fun.
taste the vape in their mouth.
Sometimes you can, yeah. It's like so.
Okay.
It's like it's very interesting. So if someone is vaping and the different flavors, some of them are not the best afterwards, and some of them are like, oh, that's hot, like because like it's like it leaves a good aftertaste, or it's like that's a funky ass aftertaste. Like so.
Okay.
Moral of the story: just don't smoke anything ever. Don't
Is
put
that the
smoke.
moral to the story?
I don't know if that's the moral.
That's the moral? Don't smoke anything ever?
Only crack.
No, don't. I mean, you know, yeah, sure, kids. Don't put cigarette smoke in your lungs. Definitely don't do that.
Don't do that. But no, I don't know, man. It was so funny though, thinking about like when I was a kid, driving around in the car with a cigarette lighter in the car, and then like both of my parents just smoking cigarettes with the windows up, like hot
With
boxing.
the windows up is crazy.
Hot
We gotta
boxing.
stop
They're just hot boxing in the car. And I'm like, I can't breathe. And they're quit being a bitch.
Hey, look, man. You know, they just didn't know any better. That's what we have to realize. And as kids grow up, they're choosing to smoke less and less, and they're having sex less and less. There's less teen
They're
pregnancy.
drinking less.
And honestly, it's because of the things that we implemented in the times when we were
Because they're
growing
all
up.
incels and live in their basement.
No, it's because of it's because of the practices that were implemented on us. It became more normalized. They were teaching us not to have sex. We had maturation units and sex ed and shit was normalized during our. We learned not how to use a condom. You know, in school, I remember learning how to use a condom.
Really? Where the hell did you learn that? I didn't learn that in school.
You had sex ed.
I had a sex ed class in 6th grade,
Amen.
and it was ass bones looking back.
They taught you. You just didn't pay attention in class.
I was very enthralled.
How was your grades in school, man? Did you have good grades?
I did well.
No, that's not an answer.
I didn't.
What'd you
I was
get?
a great student. I didn't have to try or anything.
Were you ever like on the honor roll?
Yeah, always.
Merit roll?
Always. I barely ever got C's.
Really?
Ever.
Okay.
I think I got 1D the entire time I was in school ever.
Okay.
And it was because I skipped a bunch of school. They called my parents and shit because I didn't go to school. Like there was a minute where like my mom would leave for work 15 minutes before I had to catch the bus, so I just didn't go to school for like 2 weeks almost. And then they called the house and shit, and like I got in trouble. But you know it's
I
fine.
got in trouble.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
funny. I'd never really skipped school. Never really was my thing. But I never wanted to do homework.
Yeah,
Like,
I always
I
got it
hated
done in
homework.
school, so it didn't
hated
matter.
it.
It was funny because that happened to me where I missed that school, and then when I was a senior, I only needed half a credit to graduate. So they let me go to school half a day and go to work and I wasn't even on like the low income whatever program. And then I skipped every Friday almost for like half the year, and they never said a goddamn word to me. But I got all A's, so like it was like whatever. Like it's just so weird how like if you're doing good, you can do whatever the hell you want. Like it just kind of goes with anything. If you do well at your job or in school, you can kind of do whatever the hell you want. Nobody like everyone just leaves you alone as long as you're not bothering anybody else.
I think they look at that as you're already pretty much prepped for society. It's like, all right, he shows that he has good motivation. You know, he's actually working hard to do this mediocre. Like, because right now, I'd love to just go back to school. Like, if I could just become a professional student at like a HBCU or like Texas Tech or some shit, I would do that.
Just hanging out.
Yeah,
What's up, fellow students?
yeah, hell yeah. I would love to do that.
There's TNT Dynamite in the mess hall again. Just getting your free food card.
Getting the square pizza.
Yo, are y'all at chocolate milk? What the fuck?
I could not eat that shit though. I'd be packing a lunch.
Yeah, no shit. So
Imagine me like microwaving my meal prep while all the fellow students are eating like their freaking pepperoni pizza and bowls of fries and shit.
it's
What are you having today? Oh, quinoa and spinach.
They beat you up. Shove fries in your mouth and shit.
Me getting bullied by a bunch of like middle schoolers is hilarious.
And then they shove fries in your mouth like, eat this, your health burger.
I love that. Dude, this is a good skit. You see what I'm saying?
We got good skits. All right, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT, Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.